Hey people, it's 10 past 11 in the morning on the 4th of May 2023, and I've just had a solarium, and I thought I'd make my video now because usually I use the fan at the end of the bed, right? Because even in winter, even with my ducted heating on, it still gets cold. But I preheated my bed for like, I don't know, 20 minutes this morning when I got up to make coffee and toast, and then ended up getting sidetracked reading Reddit stories, as I do. Then I've been talking to Cassidy and her mum because, just like with Randy, I've become friends with Cassidy's mum too because, man, I can feel my phone shaking so much. Let's see if I can do this. There's a massive full-length mirror right next to me, so I'm just going to look like crap star because YouTube doesn't like when I post naked videos, so, I need to behave. But yeah, so I've been talking to them, and I was like, thought to myself, yeah, I'm gonna fucking go and tan, right? Because if you follow my stuff, you'll see that I spent quite a bit, like $200 on tanning lotions, because I own a solarium and I shouldn't be white, but I am, yeah. And it's not just the tan that I like; it's the trying to find my phone stand. It's not just my tan, it helps with my pain. But like I said, I usually use the fan, and today I didn't because I was going to have a longer tan, because you need to start low and work your way up. But I've actually been tanning for a while. It's so funny, I walk around my house naked and all my curtains are fucking open. It's fun to be me when it's not. And what I mean by that is fun to be me all the time, and at least I'm having a downer. But yes, so I ended up doing like a 10-minute meditation because I had to turn it back on when it turned off at 8 minutes, right? Anyway, I didn't use the stand. Let's see if I can do this without really fucking this video up. Oh. The movies and the pictures because YouTube gets mad. Much better. So I didn't use the fan, and then I went to open the bed up, like the lid, and I was just sliding around the bed in sweat. So I thought that was really funny, and I thought this was a good opportunity to make a video because why, boss? Because, well, I make videos every day. I really don't like leaving them until the last fucking second. Yesterday I did finish all of How I Met Your Mother, so I was fucking happy. I've been researching this Disney Plus thing, right? And it turns out you can have like four profiles running at once on different devices. So since the whole point of me is to watch these movies before Saturday, right? I'm gonna set it up so if my client wants to, they can watch it for a refresher as well. I solely got Disney for 1 month for these movies, but I plan on going through everything and downloading whatever I can that I want to watch, right? But yeah, so I also spoke to the fucking people with the bed, right? What a nightmare. Like, such a fucking nightmare. They called me, completely disregarded what they said in the email. I told them if they don't fucking do exactly what they've said they do, then I will take them to the Ombudsman and the ACCC. You mention those and people will start listening. So I was fucking pissed, yeah. But I ended up having it all sorted out because they were the ones fucking me around. And thankfully for me, I fucking take copies and pictures and, things of everything because people lie. They lie and they lie, and I hate lies. Hey, buddy. So, yeah. But I have no idea when the bed is arriving. And I very much need to take the current bed I've got down. I thought I'd put it together, but now I'm thinking it might have been my sister's partner that put it together because that would make more sense, I feel. So I'm really hoping I have what I need to undo the bolts. But if I don't, there are people I will ask. And yeah, I really want to start. Like yesterday, I wanted to call the NDIA and I guess double check what everyone is saying, that as of the 1st of July, I will be a resident. Yeah. And given I actually went through and looked at my paperwork, I applied for the NDIA or the NDIS on the 21st of July 2001, which was knocked back solely because of my residency. So yesterday I went to call them and I chickened out, and I don't really know why. Same with the dentist. I really need to call the dentist and let them know that it was like a medical reason I didn't make it. It's just that the longer it goes on, the worse I feel. And again, no idea why I didn't ring them in the first place. Yeah, so my house is good. I must admit, I have spent many a year feeling like I'm a mess. Well, not a mess. That doesn't sound right. I'm tidy. I like my house to be clean because clutter hurts my head. So all those fucking cupboards up there full of shit. So I need to go through my house. But mostly, as always, it's the vacuuming that needs to be done. And yeah, because I do want my room to be set up for when it arrives, because apparently it's super simple and it's one of those mattresses that comes out of a box and it just like, I don't know, I haven't seen one before. It's going to be fun though. All I know is that after the fucking insane week of hell with this company, I managed to get, according to what I've paid and the refund that's coming through, I managed to get the queen bed and the queen mattress for like $1,020, I think it was. Which is awesome, because the lady kept saying to me on the phone, it's $280 full price. And I'm like, it's fucking not. I am paying what the sale rates are. Like, I wouldn't pay that fucking much, man. If I was going to, I'd be waiting to find out if it was through the NDIS, man. Like, there's a reason I'm on disability. There's a reason I applied for it. Like, you know, I need help. I was talking to my friend yesterday and she's like, would you want a service, you know, a support worker if you were able to have one? And I was like, yeah, of course I would. And she's like, you probably won't be able to work as one if you have one. And I'm like, fine by me. Like, I need help. Yeah. I do the job because I'm good at the job. I do the job because it's, well, if it wasn't for who I work with, I wouldn't be doing the job. So I guess that sort of sums that one up. But yeah, yesterday, so today is, what did I say? Today's Thursday, I think it's the 5th of May. I think I said that at the start. Anyway, so it's the week that the second assignment was due for the unit I deferred from, right? And the assignment was the 40 short questions where you have to use this software and you need to know exactly what you're doing to get the right answer, and it's not multiple choice. And it's probably the only thing that you've had to do in psych in my uni, aside from like lab reports and completely different things. Like, it's not a multiple choice one, and the group chat was going off yesterday. Just like so many people writing about it, writing what it was like. Like my friend Cassidy, who is a genius as far as I'm concerned, who got 90% on the first statistics unit. I've never met anyone ever that's gotten a grade that high in stats, yeah. But even she was like, this is fucking hard. And I'll tell you what, like when she said it was hard, my heart was like, fucking hell, I absolutely have to start ASAP, yeah. But again, as I've been following along and I know from the content, the learning objectives are the theory behind the formulas, and they're mostly only used for the exam, or the end of year assignment, as they're now calling it, because apparently they're not called exams because they're online and open book. But it's only worth 20% anyway. But yes, so I have tanned. I'm going to get in the shower. Going to call these people and see what the go is, and then maybe start working through my paperwork again, because at the time of doing the application, I remember distinctly thinking I should have 2 exact copies so I know exactly what I submitted if this happens. At 105 pages, I was like, it's fucking too much. So I don't know exactly which ones I put through, but I'm sure I can figure it out. I did it the first time, I can do it again. So I was looking at my paperwork for all my medical stuff because it's all in like this big drawer together. And when I'd had to like go through all the places I needed to get my records for the first time I like applied, I had paperwork coming from like so many hospitals and doctors and specialists and bullshit, you know. And in the end, I ended up with one. I think it's from the Alfred. I don't 100% know. But the point is, it's a big fucking folder, and I saw it yesterday, and I haven't even opened it. That shows where I was at when I was doing it, right? All right, I'm going to turn this off before I forget that I'm naked, and wish you all a happy day. Bye.